I'm sure tonight, though, everything will go perfectly. No mistakes like last time. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Oh, I forgot we got the holographic shroud thing. I don't know how to put it on. Or we could just play that maybe it was all that time in cryogenic stasis, it damaged his brain. That would be a good lore background, too. When the guy's like, oh, I don't think there's too much damage. Even though other people just kind of melt when they come out of cryogenic stasis after that long. It's like I just gooed all over that sun. Oh, I can put these things. I don't know how I access those. L1 is how I use one of them. Where's that stasis thing he gave me? What do I do with all this junk? I guess I can go sell it? I've been carrying all this meat around on me. I'm sure it's still good. Hey, you want some pocket meat? I believe we are at our destination of, I forget what it's called, Groundbreaker or something? There it is. We still wearing our bowler hat? Yes, we are. The fanciest of gentlemen. Do we have to tell the ship to... We're not exactly in the docking area. Will this take us to the docking area? I do have to unload some of our crap. In RPG games like this, I pick up a bunch of stuff, and then I don't bother looking at half of it. So we've got all these bananas and meat and shit I picked up. It's like some mom's purse. I don't remember putting that in there 10 years ago. Hopefully nobody is looking for Hawthorne in this ship. Perks provide unique bonuses for you and your companions. We haven't got any yet. Could we have gotten some on that previous planet, Eccentric? Hi, ma'am. Just checking your ship's manifest.
Your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Thanks, ma'am.
Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
That's my ship. I bought it with my money, Jane.
That's not the point. This halfway just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get chill with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a trip.
Me too. Hey, are you named after that cat?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yeah, I noticed you're arguing with that dude. I like to interfere.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Ah, he wanted to fist them. Of course. What happened, nerd?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me. Always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
So you defended the honor of your team?
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Hey, Fox, how you doing? You look like you're not serving a sentence, Felix.
You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of zero-G to my fortune, if I had the bits. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, yes. Yes, that's me. Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never caught your name, nerd. I'm Elwood.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
See you around. What you doing, huh? What you doing?
Gonna head to Varus for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that order.
Hey, it's been 70 years since my guy. Ooh. No, I'm not touching that. I am not stealing that. We're not having what happened in Edge Lord Land, whatever it was called, Edgewater, all over again.
Hey. Carry on. Move. Huh? Carry on. Hey. Move along.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Oh, I'm on your way. Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me.
It's always fucking freezing in the bay.
Language, ma'am. Language. Hey, Brad. How you doing, man?
Gonna head to Veers for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that order.
Why not? That's more fun.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
Yeah, bills suck. Oh, what are we doing over here? You're all named Stevedore?
It's always fucking freezing in the bays.
I don't even know you, buddy. Man, this makes me wish they'd make a new KOTOR game. Wanted, Phineas Wells. That's the doctor we've been working with. For sedition. He's wanted for various crimes, violations of board policy, including any or all of the following. Sedition, forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy. What a conspiracy. Unlicensed medical practice. Destruction of board property. But McCreed here. Wanted dead or alive, Gunnar McCreed, for several counts of public intoxication, destruction of groundbreaker property, unpaid docking fees, and a resisting arrest. Yeah, it's starting to cool off some. Today's a good sports day, though. Michigan and Notre Dame, I think, are playing right now, and World Series Game 4. Contact Commandant Santia if you have any information regarding McCreed's whereabouts. Failure to report a tip may result in imprisonment and a fine. Proof of kill required to collect reward.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Hey, Lauren, how you doing? Inspect my dick.
Identification, please.
Hi.
Captain Hawthorne, you said?
Yeah.
Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
No.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
How do I get this resolved?
I want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on
Oh,
ground.
no.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
The Byzantiums have magic toilets like that? I believe Nationals are up 2-1. So, at the end of the last episode, obviously the spaceship we have is not ours. we came out of cryostasis. Some guy was supposed to pick us up. Our landing pod landed on him and crushed him. And so we took his ship, and the computer printed out a false identity for us. Well, it printed out Hawthorne's identity, which is the previous captain. Our character's name is Elwood. The captain was Alex Hawthorne. The reason Udam matters is we went through the computer. I'm playing the game. It's going to be spoiled if I'm playing the game. So we were going through the computer, the ship on the computer, reading Hawthorne's emails, and he emailed back and forth with Udam, the guy who's the head here. And Udam seemed to have he just seemed to have a crush on the dude. I don't know if it was romantic or just a bro crush or whatever, but he was like, why don't you message me more back, Hawthorne? And he really liked Hawthorne. So, and he knows Hawthorne. So we got to get our ship, quotation marks, away from a guy who knows who the real captain is. Any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Odds are Udam just wants to hang out with Hawthorne and have a drink, because he sent him an email about, let's drink a bunch of vodka. I'll go talk to him and straighten this out.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Her shipment?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Surface-to-air missiles are used for surgery? Alright, got it, Chief.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That's true. There's a possibility that the AI of our computer ratted us out, but I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Why, is Gladys going to fill me with food? I'm looking for a drink. Any recommendations?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Thanks, man. This guy seems alright. Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Can I get a job around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
You got anything more local?
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
Yeah, I could help with killing bad folks. I'd never kill regular folks. Ha! Got it. Well, what about something more long-term?
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
I'm not sure what you're saying about keep it in the family. It's not how it works where I'm from. How does Halcyon Holdings work anyway?
Are you pulling my leg?
Yeah, so far this game has been a lot of fun. Yeah, our guy doesn't know any of this because he's been in cryostasis for like 70 years. I'm new around here.
You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside the colony. Well, I won't hold it against you. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board.
The board runs most of the system, don't they?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Those dirty, nasty tramp ships. Ooh. How does the Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing. a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all these company heads in it, and I'm guessing their bodies too?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help.
I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
What do you know about sublight salvage?
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Check.
All right.
What can you tell me about Udom Bedford, who we are going to have to meet eventually?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Sounds like he's a fun... Wait, there's tension between Groundbreaker and the board?
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Is this rude? Your station's in a state of disrepair. It's a poo-poo station. You can make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business. Sure thing.
I feel like there's more stuff we could ask him.
Seeing you.
Let's go ask him some more again.
Hey there.
Hey. I guess that's good.
Seeing you.
Take it easy, Leonard. All right, well, first thing we want to do is not talk to Udom. Let us, before I fuck everything up like last, there were no botched quests. Look at that. Perfect record. No botched quests. Let's talk to this lady. Because we told her, we told Nut Job here we would. What do we got mod-wise? Increases the movement speed. Oh, we don't have a lot of bits for any of this. Ooh. I was trying to dance to it. Let's jump. Square. Woo! Oh, there's a workbench there. That's convenient. Hmm?
Huh?
Huh.
Move along.
You too.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a large...
Don't let him mansplain to you. Don't. Mansplaining's outlawed in the future.
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that? Graham?
Ooh, he's jealous. What do you... Oh, I guess they're getting back to work. I love Mr. Dapper Bunny. Oh, we can take this for some reason. That's not stealing.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens. You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
That's the second time we've heard somebody talk bad about the people from there because they're unemployed. Halcyon News. The politics of Tossball have grown increasingly turbulent of late, with the circus time clowns trading out every single member of the team. That's what the Lions... Well, the Lions don't need to do that. They have some talent. They're trading away good talent, though. Asked to comment on the upheaval, the Owners League released a statement saying that the Clowns' failure to reach the finals was the deciding factor in their organizational rearrangement. When questioned about the values of this overhauled team, a representative from the Clowns stated that their goals remain the same as ever. Toss, ball, win, repeat. What about a bunch of clowns? You sleep real good. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. Ooh. Can I sleep in here too? I want to get in the same bed, but... we're not playing on supernova difficulty, so we don't have to worry about that. Ooh la la, check this out.
Rizzo's Lemon Slap. Slap your whole family tonight. Rizzo's Mock Apple Cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
I want that.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple Flakes and Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Now with 12% more crunch.
Howdy, buddy.
Carry on.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Yeah, I think the Quinn trade was a bad idea. We got hardly anything for that. Hi.
Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed. Oh, you can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene.
You don't want to feed those things. They get big and they get aggressive.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Phineas sent me. He said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Do I have to sex you? I do not have 10,000 bits. Tell me about this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
We're pretty highly moral. I don't think we do any... maybe I can hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Maybe it's some sort of automated message?
Edna didn't seem to think so, and I trust the dear girl's judgment. Well, maybe not in many, but she knows her comms. So, like as not, someone's been down there recently.
Oh, snap.
And if someone set up shop in Roseway, I'd wager they got something to hide.
If it's a corporate town with something to hide, why the SOS?
Maybe whatever they're hiding went to heck, and now they need a few spare hands to clean up the mess. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Wait, so you're starting a war? So you need someone to snoop around for you.
My goodness, aren't you quick on the uptake? I like that. Should you find yourself responding to a certain distress call, and in so doing find yourself in possession of certain valuable corporate secrets, well, then we ought to have a chat over a pot of tea and my famous cookies.
All right, ma'am, I will do what I can.
Law bless your Adams. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Yeah, I gotta get my ship out of impound. You got any other jobs?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
It's hot because I'm here.
You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Gladys loves throwing shade on people. What do you got for trade?
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
I think we leveled up, because this is not the normal music for going into a store. Okay, we can't purchase the restricted things because we're not. She doesn't like us enough yet. Ooh, what is this data pad for? Down on their luck, smugglers will often purchase old data pads in hope of finding clues to a forgotten cache of goods they can sell. Ah, hey baby. Got your eye on me? Let's level up. Yeah, that was definitely leveling up. Probably gonna need some engineering skill if we gotta go help that person in engineering. Hey, Milo. Where's Otis?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
What kind of business do you and Gladys got running?
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up.
Business. What do you and Gladys do here?
Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end.
I'm standing right in front of you, Milo.
Nothing to fear. Sorry again. The sound of Groundbreaker's engines has really got to me over the years.
Are you just pretending that you can't hear me so you have to answer?
Huh? What?
Forget it.
Huh. Now that I heard.
I guess my guy's perception wasn't good enough? How's life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
How does Groundbreaker keep the board at bay if the board is so powerful?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
You mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
Do you do business with the Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
I want to meet that guy now. See ya.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following.
When might we expect you out here again?
Hey, Moon Man. Hey, Moon Man.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom.
I do like freedom.
A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
You work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater? I hear that place is perfect, and nothing bad ever happens there.
Heard of it? My orientation Aether Wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts. The ones that still have hearts.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Well, that's a pretty upfront, honest advertisement for soap. Let's see what we got for sale.
Have a look.
Do we need ammo? Yeah, let's get some ammo while we're here. Well, not that much. Oh, they have helmets. I just spent too much money. Oh, they make better. They make you better at lying if you wear one of these. Well, we're pretty good at lying anyway.
What can I do for you? Need some Adreno? It's good for you. Spacer's promise. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
I gotta ask you about the hat, man.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing all right in there? That suck if that's your work uniform.
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable.
I know what they do with the salt tuna. I read the memos. I know how they use heavier cans so they can put in less tuna. Can you even see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers.
It'd be funny if you took that off.
Bread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
It'd be funny if you took that off when you got home at night and there was another little moon head under it. Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Is that this beautiful future where corporations run everything? They don't need to worry about if it's safe. Do some uppers, do some downers, it evens out. Does Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
I'm starting to like Martin. Do you need me to get you out of here, Moon Man? I'm not going to call you Martin. I might call you Martin the Moon Man.
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
When we walked into here, that guy Felix, who, you know, the scoundrel ruffian who fought with his boss, I'm like, that guy's bad news. But this guy who might be a little loony, I'm like, this seems like the perfect companion. Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Hey, Blaster, how you doing? See, yeah, Brad, that's another good selling point. He's a working man. He understands. Am I addressing the man beneath the mask? Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
I'm doing good, Blaster. I want Martin to be my friend now. You might just be a merchant. I want this to be our crazy partner. I'm sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin the Moon Man.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
Alright, what do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
It must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
The line?
It's a script. If I don't follow it to a T, I might lose my job. You want me to do it right?
Wait, so maybe we can get him fired? Which is probably an asshole move? Nah, don't bother.
Okay, customer's always right. Thanks. Moving on.
Oh, or maybe I gotta get him to do it again.
You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
But it sounds like Aramid gear won't break the first time you use it.
That's why you should get a backup or 3. Become a frequent buyer. Join our Friendship Rewards program. Program currently unapproved in Alpha. Rewards and friendship pending.
Is it by Bethesda? Oh, man. Can I talk to him some more and get him to...
Looking for some Spacer's Chaw? It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
I love the background music. Dr. Phineas is going to be furious. I sent that moron to go talk to Gladys, and I'm like, look, this dude wears a moon hat.
Have a look.
Oh. Martin, if I wore a moon hat, would we be friends? I'll never forget you, Martin.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
And scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes.
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's that about your friend? Because I'm a snoop.
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
I can go looking on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. Hi.
What seems to be the problem?
Dr. Murphy, I need to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Ms. Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say? Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Can I buy supplies from you?
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
See you, nerd. I gotta get back there. Alright. So things don't go tits up. We're gonna save it just a second. Because I don't know if I open that door if that's gonna cause problems. That's legitimate. How you doing, Loud Goat? I don't know how to activate my secret disguise thing. Where is my secret disguise thing even? Where is it? The thing that Dr. Phineas had me get. I picked it up even. Psst, psst, I can't. Psst, psst, ma'am. Psst, psst. Oh, right there.
Pardon me?
Hi, can you come just over here and talk? If I step in there, I get in trouble.
Medbase for crew only. Sorry. Raiders gotta see their shift sawbones.
I gotta. No, ma'am, please.
Does Dr. Mfuru ever take a day off?
Dr. Mfru said you should talk to me.
You want something? You'll need to ask the doctors. I just work here.
Wait, you're a doctor. You're Dr. Wander Dorset.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Ah.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about your shipment.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try and find them.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws. Keep hanging around, and I'll begin to think you're here for me.
Ooh.
What can I do for you?
I want to hang out with Moon Man, actually. Nothing, ma'am.
You have yourself a day, then.
You too. I defeated your system, Dr. Murphy. How do you feel about that?
Good luck getting to Jesse, and better luck if you do.
C&P Borston Baked Beans. When you need to eat and run, Borston Baked Beans is the only one.
Let's see, recent users. I don't recognize any of those names. Let's access, I guess, Callahan's info. Messages. We're just reading his messages. You made Spacers. You made your Spacer's choice when you signed your employment contract. Wait, this is Martin the Moon Man contract, right? Wasn't his last name Callahan? Subject: the hat. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is this my life now? Because it is, I'll take it. I'll be your Moon Man. But there won't be anything left of me to care. Are you doing okay, honey? Hope you're well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me I could always pursue a career in salvage if this thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug from me. Mom, it's really great. We can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Public notices about the heat. I know what's bad is the one whose office is closest to radiators. You can imagine I want to take 3 showers a day. Let's see. Sublight's looking for a contractor. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with Stellar Bay landing clearance. We don't have Stellar Bay landing clearance, but we're working on it. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Active warrants, prior convictions, no questions asked. We would never have committed a crime. Do not delete. The Halcyon Holdings Corporate and its environs are conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon's holding office here on Groundbreaker, the space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation, Udam Bedford. He's crazy. Hey, Dragon Dance. I'm really digging it so far. It's a lot of fun. I know people have kind of like equated it with Fallout New Vegas. It's definitely not Fallout New Vegas. The themes are different, but it's so far a really fun RPG. I'm digging it. I'm glad I bought it. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. This is the 3rd time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and, when you are caught, punish you accordingly. Felix Millstone. Well, one of those things we read about was about one of the guys we think is cool, and it's not Felix. Moon Man!
You should give our latest product a try. Ollie Ollie Toxi-Free. Now with activated charcoal. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice.
I'm digging it way more than I dug Fallout 4. Fair warning, you're still logged into one of the terminals. Martin! Martin!
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
Yeah, Obsidian made it. Yeah, Starfield doesn't sound interesting to me, but this has been awesome. And who knows, like you said, when Starfield ever comes up. Come on, Martin, for the love of God! Leave this job! I'm gonna go right on that public terminal right now. Oh, what's in here? Oh, we already did this. Can I write? Oh, I wish I could write back to his mom. Hey, Mom, are you hot? It's gonna be like, Martin, what are you doing?
Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice.
Martin, join me. Together we could rule the moon as father and son. Alright, let's see what other... What mission are we doing right now? Dr. Dorset said Captain Arian was likely to be somewhere on Cilia. Go find him and make sure he's okay. I think that's a different solar system, though. Yeah, the object's not on here. And we are...
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Pirate ship? I don't go in for docu-serials.
The bounty hunter who's been after them, Fuller? She had an ambush set up on Hephaestus. The pirates came in to dump a bunch
that guy's
of loot on
voice.
some broker they work with.
Whose loyalty did Fuller buy to spring the ambush? Very adventure serial. They catch the pirates?
No. They blew the fucking dock up. Punched a hole in the ceiling and got blasted out into space.
Was that guy in Fallout?
One of the camera crews got smashed by debris. Fuller damn near lost a leg.
Good law. You couldn't pay me enough to take bounty hunting work.
What's up, bro?
Got any leads on salvage? Doesn't even have to be broke yet. We'll take anything.
Your voice sounds so familiar.
Sublight for life. Corporations never lifted a finger for me.
I'm going to save it a quick second before we go into that elevator, just in case. Oh, did I just save it? It saved so quickly. Yeah, I did. I just double saved it. I love how quickly it saves.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
Sounds legitimate.
You the one flying the Unreliable?
That's right. Name's Captain Elwood.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So, you work for Sublight?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Alright, I gotta go. You mean Boone-eccentric? Ooh, I gotta check this out. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh, that is so cool.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Yeah, sometimes I like to come. I'm Elwood, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I'm glad I told her the truth. Don't let Ada... That's the name of our ship's AI. I hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch. If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
I am, but I gotta get one. What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, All the goodies that no one had time to pack.
I don't have a nav key, but can I take the job still?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Isn't Sublight strictly a salvage operation? I don't even believe that, but I'll ask it.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
My hair don't look like it's ever coming down. What kind of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
I love that vest. So your company of bureaucratic pirates. Bureaucracy sounds horrible.
Your words, not mine.
You're very honest. She is. You're very honest about the Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
All right. Back to my other questions?
I have nothing to hide. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Who would follow me? The only people here are your people. Hey, everybody. I'm not meeting with Sublight. Don't worry. Definitely not meeting with Sublight. Hi. Pretty sure the coast is clear there, Miss Hagen. Bye. God, I hope Microsoft doesn't screw up Obsidian. Probably shouldn't switch things. Start pressing levers that I don't know what they do. You hear everyone scream upstairs. Ah!
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
What's a spratwurst exactly?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices.
Wow, I did have a sausage earlier today. Is a sprat like Borstwurst? I've seen a lot of that.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
What does terra-fry mean?
Terra-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Spratwurst your own invention, or what?
Legally? No. The terra-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat.
Well done, Ethel. Well done.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm fresh sprats.
Do you have time to talk?
Long as you don't mind me grinding spratwurst while we talk. Little things don't make themselves chewy. At least not yet. I'm sure modern science will find a way.
I don't have anything else to ask
Just
about.
as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm fresh sprats.
Let's see what we got for sale.
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
So, Spratwurst helps her base health. Dehydrated water. Oh, body attributes +1. Can I buy just one of those? We'll buy 2 of those. Probably shouldn't buy them because I'm going to forget I bought them. What's this? Ike's Armory.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons. For those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Tell me more about your wares, good sir.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Are you a spacer yourself?
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations.
Go on.
I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
All right, what do you got for sale, friend? I don't have much money left. Always got some like Iron Giant kind of helmets. Oh, I like these helmets. Those are cool. We only have 75 bits though, so we can't really afford anything. Take it easy, man.
Wish we had bigger weapons, but no. Be careful about blowing holes in the hull.
I'm just in port long enough to get another hull contract.
Hey, Robo.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Proteins for my ingestion. That sounds delicious. Aren't you just a glorified vending machine, though?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me look into that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shock subroutine. How dare you? Shock subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Let's see what you got for sale, Greasy.
Beginning dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Oh, he's got a chef hat. Oh, it's a bonus to melee attack. I would buy it, but I don't really use melee weapons. Take it easy, man.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Yeah, I didn't see him, nope.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junling's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Alright, we're gonna come back here to talk to Udom. But before we do that... Oh, maybe there's more information. This is probably like the other terminal, though. Oh, we can hack it. Recent messages from Jay Tennyson. Is that the Jesse lady or whatever that we're supposed to find out? Anyone seen Private Taylor? I haven't seen him in days. And where are we on that toilet clog? If Chief Gain taught me anything, it's that the crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. You take away a crew's plumbing and you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. From Buchan and Kitty to Wildcat Group. Subject Groundbreaker meetup. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gathering and job opportunities. Stay free, Lancers. From Iceman to the Conveyors Collective. Subject Conveyors Rights. Hi all. So I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this law-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses, a family I don't see often, debt you wouldn't fucking believe, and even if I'm not working, I still gotta make my payments. Does this seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond when I get back from Gensan in 3 years. Iceman out. Wait, did I miss one of those? I can't read that one because of my level. To those of you who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's victuals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise up from humble beginnings on a diet of bratwurst and burst. But that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have. And what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard last time I counted. Try it and enjoy it. Ship impounded? This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. That's what we just walked by at Halcyon. Send them your question, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your damn fees, and don't bother my people, JT. Urgently looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now. Don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get on another freighter. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any. And even the shorter skips to the inner world seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. And then down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay our fees. So I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. That sucks.
Yeah, I've done work for Sublight. Need to pay the bills somehow.
I have no idea where I'm going right now. That can't be good. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You've got to climb on top of their bunks and head toward the back wall. Lilia says we should watch our backs. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. I'm definitely not going to try and jump down in there. Did you do it, little sprat? You little space rat? Did you guys do it? They're cute at this age. When they get older, not so cute.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back.
Whoa.
I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
She's going to shoot herself up in the vagina. What's the benefit of modifying my weapon?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle. Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
How do I attach my modification? We've already done that, but I don't mind asking her about it.
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
If I change my mind, can I take a mod off or replace it?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Where can I find modifications?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Does modifying a weapon void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
That doesn't make me feel better about buying from her.
So, what can I get you?
Let's see what you got. We're basically broke anyway. Fun time barrels? If we get some money, we're definitely going to come back here. Do we have shit we want to sell? I ought to sell all the stupid food stuff I'm carrying around. I guess we could sell this.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about applying for military training and lend your life to protecting our wonderful brands and products. Military service does not guarantee full employment rights, tax breaks, military discount, health benefits, military burial, participation medal, training, or weapon. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Howdy, friends.
I picked up some weird chatter on my way in. Seemed to come from Monarch?
Yeah, that's what people have been saying.
I don't have time for this.
If you're short on bits, you can work off your tab.
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
Are all the traders in the system come through here? Heard anything interesting, ma'am?
Some big shot down in Byzantium's holding auditions for a new adventure serial. So yay, another 6 of those next season.
What's this heat issue I hear people bitching about?
The radiators, they're fucked 10 ways to Sunday. And we're all sweating buckets wondering when the powers that be are gonna get around to fixing it.
Sounds like you might have an issue with your thermal control system.
Couldn't say, and I wouldn't be pouring drinks professionally if I could.
All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here,
Oh.
and it's only gonna get worse.
Lady, your hot talk is not so hot. What do you need radiators for?
They're supposed to gather up all the heat the systems generate and vent it into space. Instead of the heat going where it ought, though, it seems to be blowing straight down the promenade.
How long's it been like this?
Weeks? I lost track. Too law-damn long.
Who's in charge of fixing it then?
Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. She runs this heap. Best she can, anyway. Don't know what's got her dragging her heels, but I wish she'd hurry it up.
Maybe I can help.
That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, you can find Chief Junlei in engineering.
Wait, this bar is not engineering? What do you know about Chief Junlei?
There's nobody who knows more about the station's guts. Any system you could name, June's crawled around inside and made it better. She doesn't come around here often, though. Don't see her as much of a drinker. Too straight-laced for that.
All right, what do you got for sale?
Nothing you need and everything you want.
Space Furbies? Yeah, food. We got plenty of food stuff. We live here now till we can get back on our ship. Hey, Chef!
It only gets ugly around here when the corporates stir up trouble.
What are you doing, Chef Boyardee? Oh, sorry. Oh, awkward. I'll leave you with some privacy. Sorry, ma'am.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today? This story brought to you by Halcyon News. All the news that's fit to broadcast.
I thought there was somebody else you're supposed to run into here. Let's go look at our missions a quick second. Wait, how do we acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker? We've already talked to those people. Did I walk by engineering? Bell shells, waste disposal, medical bay, rest and go. There's the Halcyon headquarters. You got Auntie's down here, excuse me. Oh, wait, there's engineering. Oh, I missed the giant big doors.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already. Careful where you point that thing.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
I'm Elwood. Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Honey, there are never problems anywhere I go. Copy that, Chief. Salute.
At ease. Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
I'm trying to get my damn ship out of impound, and then I'm going to Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Yeah, thanks. I heard you have a heat problem going on because it's too damn hot. Must be you, girlfriend. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Luckily, our guy is intelligent. We finally get to use the skill that we built for. You need a contractor to work this out, and I'm available for very reasonable rates, madam.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. Wait. Back bays? Am I supposed to know where that is?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Couldn't we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
That's what I'm all about. I solve all my problems non-violently. Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Flash a root jack and flip her off with both fingers and be like, none taken. I'm not going to be a dick. Why so protective, ma'am?
Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it.
Alright, I'll get you these parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
What do you mean next phase? I'm just trying to make some friends so I can get the fuck out of here. Whoop.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Spacer's Choice is enjoying an unexpected windfall. Sources credit an increase in salt tuna production for this quarter's earning projection.
We did that.
Great job, as always, to our hard-working cannery technicians.
We fixed the cannery and made it better. In our own way. Wait, which one was the... That's what we need. You need to get new parts for the radiator array to keep the Groundbreaker from overheating.
Your only source for news in the Halcyon column.
Going down. Miracle on the frontier. Deserters forced to return by heroic stranger. That's how we saved the salt tunery. With our diplomatic skills. Someday we'll have a partner. We're going to save it here a quick second. In case things go tits up down here.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
Wait, you're wanted.
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king. Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum.
Oh, thank you.
Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. promise.
I'm not gonna try and intimidate him. We're gonna be nice. Put that down before you incinerate the entire deck. We could be friends. Don't you like friends? Nice goggles.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
That's true. We almost did look like him in when I was creating the character. I almost went with the same look. We have a mohawk too. You just can't see it because we're wearing a bowler cap right now. We almost went with the mutton chops. I'm here for some parts. Junlei sent me.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
What are you doing to that poor engineer?
We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells, making this broken angel fly again.
So I can grab the part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
I can bring a prophecy. I don't have any money. Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. I'll just come back after you're dead then, man. I don't even want that part. I didn't even really want it.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Wait, there was something else?
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
How did you end up back here, man?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts.
He's the dude who wrote that message.
That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Sounds like a lot of what happened to me.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank. You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
All right, McCreed. Thanks, man. Sup?
When I look at you, all I see is light.
Oh, that's kind. What a sweetheart. Oh, I love these stairs. That's so like Star Wars, old Star Wars.
Branded when they joined McRed's crew?
Nope.
We got another complaint. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
Aw, they're just tilling the soil. Besides, they're my friends.
Find a new friend. This worm fixation is screwing with our bottom line.
Are you one of us yet?
Yeah, I hope not. Just came to see your magic crystals. Oh man, look, they're growing giant mushrooms. If we can, let's see if we can find that engineer and free him too.
McRed gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Oh, it is magic mushrooms.
Careful with that shit. You'll end up as crazy as he is.
It takes crazy to live in this universe. Crazy.
Power armor?
Crazy cosmos.
That was the scrap mechanical.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. They may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow.
Thanks. What brings you to the back bays?
Junlei sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Wait, so he didn't hurt you guys. You just got high together. I've come to grab radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Yeah, no problem. This rescue was a lot different than I thought it was going to be. Not in a bad way. I ain't stealing their fizzy tea. I thought when he was talking about sucking fumes, like he was torturing them or something. But nope. They was just tripping balls together. You think those are for stasis pods like our guy was in? Yeah, because this used to be a colony ship. This was the first big colony ship to come to the area. So that's where the original colonists would have been in. How do I get into that other part?
You get that automech patch? I'm glad once it up and running.
Oh, can I salvage this? I can and I will.
Bullshit. Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta.
You've been getting into the boss's special stash again, haven't you?
Alright, we got the parts for the radiator. No such thing as pizza. That's the most dystopian thing we've heard so far. Oh, some of the engineer buddies did get killed, though. Oh, where'd McCreed go? Up, up, and away! Maybe Sprat's delicious. Who knows? Maybe it's like, I don't know. I never eat no space rat. I never eaten real rat either, so that doesn't sound so appetizing. Maybe grind it up in a skid like pepperoni, though. Let's put enough spices in it, right? Annie Cleo's. What's up, robot?
This is Halcyon.
I wish they'd make a Star Trek game like this.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
I got the parts for the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Oh, yeah, I'll go into your shaft, baby.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
What? Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
I got your parts. Why do I have to go to some damn maintenance shaft?
If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
So you're saying you need a man for this job. All right, I'll get on it. Oops, wrong button. What's up, engineer?
If this is about the leak on level 14, I already know.
Wait, how do I get down there? Is this elevator? I would guess. Bones and gears don't mix. Worker injuries affect our bottom line. Use caution when operating heavy machinery. They gonna have a pill for it? Original Baldur's Gate had a cursed item like that, a girdle of gender swap or whatever. Nope. Ah! I wasn't scared. How did they get in here? They just spawned through the door? That's how they did it. Well, at least that's how the swarm did. Oh, I like those violins. Or those cellos. It's probably cellos, they're a lot deeper. Wasn't worried at all. Check out arrival confirmations to HHB. Earth HQ transmitted via probe archive source. It is my honor to report the groundsbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange Point, having released our cargo of prefab housing settlers and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. This must be a message from when, way back in the past, the groundbreaker first landed here and they set up the early colonies before they turned this into a space station. Now that the stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the groundbreaker, as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes to the Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. So that's the engineers like Grandma or Grandpa or whatever. A stern reminder. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer Choice logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Interesting. Too bad we're going to bring some hot dogs down here to roast. Yeah, this game is really cool. Like, so far the characters and the maps have been cool, and like, this is a solid RPG. I'm about, I don't know how long I've been playing today, but I played about 5.5 hours last time I played. And I didn't even realize it had been that long, because it's just been going by so fast having fun with it.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostics says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
I assume... Wait, is she talking about robos?
System. Searching for unauthorized.
Nope, nope, nope. Gotta get some more ammo. That little white triangle over their head, the more it fills up, the more they're aware that someone's around. God damn, the door's locked. Poo-poo, I'm on the wrong side. Hopefully if we stay tight here. So there's at least 3 of them in the neighborhood, as you can see in our compass at the very top. No, 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 don't turn around. I'm not here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Usually I don't do sneaking. Usually I just blow everything up America style, but... Push a robot in his face? I'm just trying not to make more work for that Junlei lady.
Unexpected.
Oh, shit. Don't even talk to me, woman. Cycle the Dopplet fumes. Send her the logs. Cobbled together. Oh, so the JT must be Junlei Tennyson. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend the Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seen if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief Going's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lots of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have got sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker OD.
These things are still mad. When the temperature gets better, aren't they supposed to chill? It's one of the few times I've ever done stealth in a stream when I didn't have to.
Beginning security.
Oh! Well, it's someone else's problem now. Ooh. I'd be careful if I went down there and I was you, ma'am.
Junwei is about the only thing holding this neat-heeled wreck together.
Scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league and thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance-enhancing stims. A tossball first.
That's a disappointment.
Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This is Halcyon News.
It's like the all-drug Olympics sketch on SNL during Weekend Update.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
We got like $3 grand. We're not as broke as we were. What's it like being in command around here, madam?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
So the ship's a family business? We already know that from things we've hacked, though.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
Was it a big change, that transition to command? And why in the world do the Halcyon people get to decide what's impounded on the ship and you don't?
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Where's the self-destruct mechanism?
I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do.
Yeah.
I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank.
Whoa.
Family recipe.
So Nan or Spank likes going down? Aren't you a little young to be training the successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Well, you could make babies, and it's kind of disconcerting that you say children are bite-sized. Is that why you don't have babies?
You've got my attention.
You don't seem to have a lot of faith in the board, madam.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
I wouldn't mind helping her. She's been cool. I don't know if we can do anything else. I'll be on my way, ma'am.
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators?
Yeah.
Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat.
I'm free.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would we run out of time? You headed somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station. We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Sounds like it's time you get the auxiliary station back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
What's in it for me if I investigate your relay problem?
You save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station.
Yeah, I could check it out.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time. Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Seems horrible. You just left messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Everybody's going to be depressed down here. Everybody's going to be like, all your family died back home. Alright. Well, if I can get my ship out of impound, I'll go do that, ma'am. Well, let's go talk to Martin. See how he's doing.
CNP Borthworth. It's not the worst unless it's worse.
My main man, Martin.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
Oh, come on, Martin. We could have adventures. Look, we've actually completed as many as we've had botched. I mean, there's never been a botched mission. Jesse's in the quarantine section. We gotta find a Mardet ID cartridge that would allow us to use the shroud. Where would we get one of those? These are mostly off-world. This one's not off-world. Or is it? One of them is. One of them is by Phineas.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
That's true. We didn't finish those missions because, or fail those missions because things are better than ever now, because profits are up. I want to ask you something else. Wait, what about the opportunity you mentioned?
Yes, dearie?
Gotta go.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Ooh, candy!
You know where to find me.
Ooh.
Here, take a candy with you.
Thank you. I'm glad I came back here. Oh, wait, we didn't go into the Lost Hope yet. Wait, yeah, we did. Where would he get a ID thing so we go sneak it and talk to that lady? Man, I haven't seen a Cheech and Chong film in forever.
It's unbelievable how good it is. C&P kicking it.
Oh, I was hoping Martin had some more messages. Well, how am I going to get back there? Maybe the sublight people, they're crooks. Maybe they can hook me up with what I need.
C&P pancake mix now requires no mixing.
Oh, apparently this isn't where I gotta go for this.
Make this conversation worth my time, Captain.
I gotta get a Mardet thing so I can pretend to be a Mardet. Why can't we be friends? Yo, we're just gonna, we'll come back to that part.
Some townships have asked calcium.
We'll bite the bullet and, because we can't leave yet, I don't think. Because we're impounded. Let's go talk to Udam.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
I'm just gonna break it to him. It might be a bad idea. I'm just gonna tell him straight up. Alex is dead. He caught a landing pod to the face.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
No, he went to a farm upstate. He's got lots of room to run around and play. I'm sorry for your loss, Udam.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Yeah, what was your relationship with him besides being vodka buddies?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yeah, sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He took a, he was eaten alive by feral canids.
No. How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Yeah, that's really sad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's really sad. It had nothing to do with an escape pod landed on his head. So, sorry. Can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Yeah, I think it's scripted because that's the very beginning. Yeah, the very beginning that's the intro. You get freed and you land on the guy, and then that's where you got to kind of start and get to make decisions. I don't know if Wells was going to narc on, or I don't know if Hawthorne was going to narc on Wells though. He kind of talked about thinking about it, but I don't know. Why is the board so interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Eccentric, I just imagine him out there with his arms up looking at the sky. I got it. Yeah, what happened is the guy put down the landing beacon for where our pod was supposed to land, and he didn't. He just stood there after you put the thing, so it landed right on him. He didn't move away from it. Why do you think I'd know anything about Wells?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table?
I don't want to... I know so little about Wells, but Wells freed us. There was no one got murdered on Edgelord Land, whatever it was called, Edgewater. Yeah, the game started with a really good intro. It really started with good, fast pacing, and then there's a really quick tutorial, and it's short. It just keeps you going. Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells to me.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Oh, what's about this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
I wish I could help you, but I can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
Yeah, no problem. Can I ask you something else?
Be my guest.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands.
Keep them busy hands away from me. Big fish in a small space station. Nice setup, brother.
I have few complaints.
Can you get me to Stellar Bay?
Good law. Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit?
So is that a no?
No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no.
Has it got less stifling hot in here? Could some engineering genius have fixed things?
You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it.
I fixed it.
I owe you a debt then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, a Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Really? What a surprise, Udom, that you only had one friend. Why are there armed guards in here, sir?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large?
Whoa.
Tremendously impressive.
Keep it in your pants.
They're here to keep the peace, of course.
To watch your back, you mean?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign.
You call keeping offices on their promenade benign?
When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Did you hear about how I increased efficiency in Edgewater? What are those locked doors in the back? Do you have good things in there?
A luxury stateroom reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Does he visit here often?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Alright.
Ask away.
Take it easy, nerd. Are you Jesus? Hopefully not. I would think Jesus would be a lot cooler than that. Alright, let's upgrade some stuff. Let's upgrade a little bit of ranged. A little defense. A little dialogue. A little more engineering. I want to put some in leadership, but we have yet to find anybody that wants to follow us. Hey, Wyatt, how you doing? Yeah, this game has been a ton of fun so far. Alright, perks. I should have picked the lone wolf one with how much time we spent alone. Base health go higher. Increase the time dilation. Let's increase the time dilation, I guess. Check out our awesome hat right there. Looking stylish. See ya, Udam. I don't want to mess with Udam, though, because he works for one of the big companies.
Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. And now for a special word from Chairman Rockwell.
Greetings, hard-working citizens of Halcyon. In these profitable times, we need only look to one another to find examples of honest labor and earnest work ethic. But there are those who cheat and swindle their way through life. It breaks my heart to see the fruits of your labor stolen by these vagabonds. One such man is Phineas Wells. The board unanimously decided that in the interests of protecting our best assets, that's you, we are substantially raising the reward for his arrest. If you have any information regarding his whereabouts, do your civic duty and come forward. Until then, my friends, keep working, and we'll keep paying you. Farewell.
See you, Chairman Cockwell.
This has been an official message from our hard-working chairman.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
I want to talk about that opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
Wait.
Anytime.
Am I
sweetheart.
good?
You know where to find me.
Wait, no, I'm supposed to talk to you.
It's almost time for today's episode of The Chairman's Children. Care to listen with me?
No.
What do you want, then? My hard-earned wisdom?
You mentioned Groundbreaker's outside of the board's control.
That's right, dearie. The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss June Lay.
How do you mean?
The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Go right ahead, sweetheart.
What do you do here?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I buy and sell items that require discretion to dispose of. Knickknacks. Curios. I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair of famous tossball players.
Oh.
But that's more of a passion project.
Oh. Why did the board recall Stellar Bay nav keys?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
What makes you think that?
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derriere.
Ooh.
But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess.
Are there still people down there? I think she means on Monarch.
Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true. Might be some new trick from the board. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Alright, so what do I have to talk to you about? Passage to anywhere. Purchase a nav key. Oh wait, I can do something for her for this though. Offer you job investigating a distress signal on Terra 2. What are the other ones? Oh wait, we gotta go do it. I want to do this one next. That was the one with the relay for Edna. Alright, let's go back to the ship. The Unreliable.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Reports from concerned supervisors indicate that rates of time theft are on the rise. We urge all of our listeners to remember that lack of productivity is not a victimless crime. Workers should be on the lookout for slacking and underperformance. Report anyone you suspect of time theft to your supervisor immediately.
Glad I don't work for Halcyon. Can I go report that guy we talked to, Udam?
Deader and a space matapillar out there.
Don't mention matapillars, lady.
Purpleberry fudge, a soft around a sweet purpleberry flavored center. Suck it, chew it, you can do it.
The robot just told me to suck it.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Just get my bearings. What do you do here? I totally walked right by these guys coming in.
This is the security desk, sir. If you're here to report a crime, you'll want to talk to Commandant Sanita. I'm not authorized to take incident reports anymore.
Why can't you take incident reports?
I'm not so good at filing. Mix up first name and surname 1, 2, 7 times. Well, folks are liable to start taking your filing privileges away.
Do you, I don't know, do tours or something?
We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, it's not... we just don't. You did help fix the radiators. I know Commandant Sanita's grateful for that. Maybe if you cleared an open bounty, that'd be enough for a thank you tour.
It depends on who it is. It's probably from a Creed. I'm not going after Creed. I already handled a big problem for the station, Lee. You can trust me.
All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Oh, cool. Look at me. Check me out.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time or loitering.
We can steal a Mardet thing from here. Which mission was it? This one? There's got to be a way to steal a Mardette thing here. Alright, just in case. I'm not, after all the work we've done, going to anger everybody on the station. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Let's see, all the stuff he had. Locked container he refused to open. He fled before we could get down to it, left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Security logs. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous 2. Negotiate for the usual finder's feed. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers 1. Arrested a freight captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Udom Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne and associates with that board snake. Guy from the back bays roughed up the Moon Kid. That's our friend, Martin. Raving Man warned me that the moon was going to bring about end times, was flying high on whatever McCreed grows down there. Got a sworn testimony that McCreed was spotted on the rest and go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Remind me to keep an eye on Gladys. There's gotta be more than that back here. Oh, we don't have enough stuff to break that open. Well, we haven't reset yet. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, wait, let's go tell that guy a second we did his mission for him. Oh!
Hey there, Captain. Anything I can do for you? Be seeing you.
Yeah, we told that lady to fuck off or whatever. I guess we can deal with the Mardette thing later, if I remember. Where the hell did that idiot Felix go?
Hey, you got a second?
Have either of the assault cruisers ever...
Felix is all like, okay, good job. Yeah. Looks like your interview went horrible. Martin, before I give someone else a job, wouldn't you rather work for me?
You should give our latest product a try. Ollie Ollie Toxi-Free. Now with activated charcoal. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice.
Come on, Martin. Oh. Alright. Guess we'll go talk to Felix.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them interstellar jobs.
Hard to miss something that big. Guess your shuttle bay crews have been working overtime?
Yeah, but they're happy about it. Been 3 months since the last one.
I'm super impressed that we have not heard a lot of repeated dialogue yet. Oh, I hadn't seen that, Wyatt.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
But I want Moon Man or McCreed the high dude to join me. You're pretty eager to throw in with somebody you barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
What's temperament? If you're trying to go convince me to hire you, you're going about it all wrong.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
I'm looking for loyal bootlickers. Nah, you're all over the place. Just be yourself, nerd.
Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else in the system.
Yeah, I would think so.
You're looking for crew. I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you? That's got to count for something, right?
Shut up. People are my friends. How about an interview?
Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Can you make Martin the Moon Man join us? What's the value of pie?
It's delicious.
Good answer.
Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust? Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic.
Are you any good in a fight?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
What's your biggest flaw?
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Alright, you're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not going to regret this.
If the Moon Man wants to work for me, you're going to be fired so fast. Companions! You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and can help you in a variety of ways. They provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the Inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the Companion Ledger. Your companion is leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in your ledger and select the perk button to see the available perks. I'm going to do that in a second. I'll be right back. I just got to run to the facilities, and then we will check out this dude, Felix. Alright, there's our character. Here's Felix. Shows everything you need to know about your companion. You can see their skills, their stats, their gear. Oh man, he's got a big old grenade launcher? I dig that. Let's give him a helmet. Oh, let's give him these goggles. Let's see, what perk can we give him? We don't need to make him better at persuade. We're good at talking. This makes people more likely to attack him. No, let's have them more likely to attack him. Better him than us. Oh, wait, we got another one we could do? This increases range damage. Oh, no, that just unlocked the next one. We don't have any more perks available. My bad. All right, Felix. It'll be interesting to see if we dismiss him later on, if he leaves or if he stays on the ship. It's one of the things that was awesome about KOTOR is when you land on somewhere, picking which of the guys you wanted to take with you. Alright, so we gotta go find a...
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Hi, computer. I think we gotta go to the captain's room, which is the opposite way I'm going.
Have you ever seen such a beautiful engine? She's a custom specification. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
That's really cool. You can respec your character here. We don't need to do that, but that's cool that they put that in there. Hey, Felix, how you dig the ship so far?
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss.
That's why you smell like a rat.
Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
So you were a stowaway?
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than Rungleech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker.
How'd you manage?
Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
You should talk a lot about him. Yeah, right, the tossball stick incident.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You would have tried.
He should not say that because we have a tossball stick. We could hit him with it. If our melee was better, we could be like, we're good at that, but our melee sucks. If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized, Felix.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Well, I'm glad you're not wasting your life hauling boxes, Felix.
Yeah. I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's get going.
You might end up dead somewhere. Ooh, these rooms are open now. Oh, I bet we can have multiple crew members. I hope so. Yeah, tell the ship I'm the real captain. Yeah, if the ship asks, you're not the captain. Could go back to Edgewater and see if we can pick up people. There's no response from the auto-mechanical unit. A serial number etched in his chassis includes the letter SAM. HK-47? I think we're going to have to ask the computer about that. Search the term SAM. First SAM result. Experimental note 01695. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some may say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard part SUSDS Sud Steeper was a successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated to now be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do! I'm giving up hopes on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal, who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the Acid Steeper. I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. I bet that person's really cool. Details to come later. Interesting. So we can try and get a part and fix that machine.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Do you know anything about this automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I already did it. I picked up a distress call. Can you play back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
I will never remember those names. All right.
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Don't you give me attitude. So let us go fix that relay. It's a little ways away. That didn't sound good. Oh, we can get other partners. Oh, you can select up to 2. Oh, man, that's totally like a modern KOTOR. You can take 2 with you? Maybe after this one, too, maybe we'll see if we can get the part for, to fix that computer. You can change the clothes they're wearing, yeah. I gave Felix, where's Felix? I gave him those goggles. Should we get moonheads for everyone? Is that where you're going? Everybody gets moonheads?
Who's living in a relay station all the way out here?
The instructions printed in this manual have been covered by a mostly illegible scrawl. Entire paragraphs are crossed Well, that's a good idea about the moonheads. Once we have the money, maybe. If we can get another human and we run with humans, it'd be cool if we could put one on the robot. Entire paragraphs are crossed out with frantic lines of dark ink. In some places, the pages are torn through. Would that be pathetic if we go back to Martin with Felix on the sun? I don't even need you, Martin. I've already got a moonhead. Not jealous. Entire paragraphs are crossed out with frantic lines of dark ink. In some places, the pages are torn through from the force of whoever wielded the pen. One section describing the correct procedures for setting auto mechanicals on a proper charging schedule is mostly untouched. Random letters within the text are circled as though the owner was trying to discover some message hidden within. Sounds like they went crazy. That's a cool hot plate. Phrase journal. Beautiful dream. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. Ha ha! They asked me to take them, to give them to my special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arms and felt so alive, so happy. I turned and Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there, her eyes so full of emotions. I know she feels, but dares not show at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tied as tight as a scarf on a cold day. So beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. Screaming! When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now. And this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she would look with a bunch of crimson on her neck. Her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will be. I must find my help. He's got the space madness. Oh, I didn't want to sleep. I wanted to steal the clothes. Whoever did that is probably long since gone. But the first thought of, oh, there was some mass murderer here. I'm going to take a nap. It's a pretty big bathroom area.
I'm on my way.
I don't know what those do on the left. Hey, you big booty robot. Hey, you big booty robot. Felix, go in there. Felix?
Search concluded. No dissidents found.
I've been waiting for this.
No, Felix, get back here. Good job, Felix. I was trying to draw them over the landmines. Felix? Felix, just jump over it. Oh, God, Felix. You first gig and you're already worthless? Whoa! Don't do that, Felix. You startled me. Here's an idea for the future, Felix. When we're on a place where everyone's probably dead, don't just jump up behind me and yell. Felix? Felix! Felix, get back here!
Coming back.
What have you done, you... Felix? What have you done, Felix, you idiot? So, like, clip it on the thing? Where'd you go, you moron? Phrase journal escape. I had to start a new journal. I could not read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want no need the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade, a bright, bright, bright fountain of crimson to delight the eyes, and all of their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school, who's now a doctor for Antique Leo. I told him about my dreams. Nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I'd found and described my dreams and whispers as happening to a character in a book. I asked him how he'd help this character. He looked at me and he knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, that he'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him. Not. I have to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They will come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place. A place I can be alone. A place with no whispers. Alright, Felix, we really need to have a talk about following orders. Great, I'm almost out of ammo now. I'm really starting not to like you, Felix.
On my way back. Stand your ground. We're the best there ever was.
Well, you definitely don't have self-esteem issues there, Felix. I give you that. Oh, I should have shot the barrel. Ooh, nothing like bathroom things.
I got your back, boss.
No, Felix!
Good boss. Try another weapon.
Felix apparently is durable. He can take some hits and then he gets back up. Do we have to find the passcode around here? I hope we didn't have to get it from that one lady. So we've already been in here. Felix is a real go-getter. Don't mind if I do. Definitely need ammo.
Staying out of sight.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you, Felix. Maybe you need to be quiet. Felix, no, Felix, I can't. I'm just. Oh, this is where we came in. Wait, there's a map marker I missed. I wonder if the killer's still down here somewhere. Oh, we are just one short of what we need to unlock this. Hello? Felix has got a nice neck if you want to look at it. Oh, I'm encumbered right now. Just going to try and jump over that thing, and that was going to be a major failure. We don't need this. We can break this down. We've got enough we've got enough light machine guns. That's the way we came in, right? Yep. Wait, no, that's... Oh, yeah. Unreliables are ship derp.
So, is he dead or...
What are you talking about, Felix? Is who dead? A robot? Yeah. Oh, this guy? Oh, there's Frey. He had the stuff. I was so wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They return, they howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. Bright crimson, beautiful crimson. I can only think of one way to end this. End. Forgive me, Delia. Hello? Is this new gun better than ours? Damage is 40. Wait, what's the thing? It staggers them. This staggers them too. Activate relay transmitter. Routing power to transmitter array. Power is stable. All stored messages have successfully transferred to the physical storage device. Sorry, I had to blow my nose a moment. Alright, Felix, let's get the fuck out of this shithole. Can we open up any other doors with this? No, it doesn't look like it. It's a shame our guy's not better at picking locks. Edna will be happy. We've got messages. Hopefully not too many sad messages. I'm glad I went back in that room. I totally missed the dead body on the ground. She would have been like, "Did you even look? I did look. I didn't see it there."
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you.
I do what I want, woman. Let us repair. Let's break down some shit first of all. Let's go to repair first of all. Let's repair these. Repair them all. What about armor? I guess we don't have to repair our armor. Break down. When did we get this? Maybe we should go sell that. Alright. Edna. We're on our way.
Welcome back, Captain.
How you doing, Ada?
How can I be of assistance?
I'd like to continue our conversation from before.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
Are you sad when you remember Hawthorne?
No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable.
Glitches are for bitches.
It was my fault he died.
How so?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
So why did you do that?
He asked me to trust him.
How exactly did Hawthorne improve your design?
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Do you think we can put her in the robo body? when she controls everything, does that mean if we're going through a particularly heinous asteroid field, we shouldn't use the toaster? Don't use the toaster! It's going to take processing power. What? Brr! You hear an asteroid hit the side of the ship. I just wanted toast. Where did you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
We're all toast now. That's pretty good. I think we should find out. I'm sure it's going to go horribly. That's all for now. There'll be more questions later. I like you, computer lady.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
All right, madam. Let us go back to the Groundbreaker. Can we just go to Phineas's lab? Looks like it's highlighted.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right, Felix, you can come with me. We could probably get him a moon helmet. Let's go talk to Edna. Yeah, Felix, that's our job. Don't shoot anybody up. I want Martin the Moon Man to join us, though. I do like Felix got that kind of grenade launcher.
Heard from the last is down on 22.
What can I do for you? Need some Adreno? It's good for you. Spacer's promise.
Oh, it's Martin. Hey, Martin. Still wearing the hat?
How observant. I'm authorized to state that this uniform is more than headgear. It's a state of mind, and our customers know the difference.
That is so awesome that they know each other. Even if it's just like one little throwaway line like that.
Have a look.
The good helmet's gone. Last time we were here, there was like a really good one. Woo! I wasn't gonna leave it on him, but I don't know. It's a little scary seeing him coming behind me, but I kind of like it. Yeah, Martin wanted to join, so we bought a Moonhead for Felix.
Was the time I wanted to be an engineer.
Is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all want new neighbors from time to time. Our studies have shown that a controlled population is inversely proportional to consumer happiness. Fewer colonists means there's more paradise for the rest of us to enjoy. You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated...
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
I'm probably going to get more scared because I'm seeing this giant head walk up on me. Here's your backup data.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
So Earth hasn't tried to contact anyone out here in 3 years unless it's been encrypted?
Somehow, I always find my way back to the Groundbreaker.
Oh, I was hoping I was going to talk to you with that on. Why we were going to find Captain Irion. I forget about why we were doing that. But we got to go to Roseway anyway at some point, don't we? Alright, we'll go to Skilly, I think, first. Let's go find that Captain Irion. I haven't killed any innocent people today.
Repairs going?
Just plugged the last of the O2 leaks. I'm ready for downtime.
Nasty encounter.
BNP, I can't believe it's not forced. It's
In fact, we've only killed some monsters. What is it? Mantic whatevers.
Yeah, about 10 years back.
Oh, I wonder if he knows Gladys.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
Oh, I'm getting on it.
You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Oh, I'm getting on it.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Slap your whole family tonight. You hear that ad, lady? That's crazy. I didn't go to see if I could...
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading a ship.
Probably another sublight contract haul.
Well, we can't get to the pads over there. At least not from here. Have a good night, Brad. It was nice seeing you, man. I would love to steal that stuff, but I'm not going to. It's not worth the risk. Wait, before we go... I'm assuming this is just all worth money. All this junk. How to go just sell it while we're here. Get rid of some of the weight we're carrying around. Some of those vending machines you can get bonus. Oh, I bet you I can sell it to Martin. Hey, Martin, you want to buy some crap?
Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's choice.
Yeah, it's definitely got a... I was thinking the same thing earlier, but I couldn't remember the name of it. It's definitely got a KOTOR feel to it, too. And that you can bring 2 companions with you. It makes me wish that they get Obsidian to make a new KOTOR game. Maybe we'll get lucky. Bethesda keeps running itself into the ground. Maybe Bethesda will run itself into the ground enough where eventually they'll sell Fallout to Microsoft. And then they could have Obsidian make a new one. So let's sell this junk. Oh, I gotta sell it all at once. That was convenient. See you, Martin.
Packet had the toss ball scores from the cars. What about the rail gliding championship?
I wonder if Moonman needs to worry about toss ball if somebody's gonna hit him with one of those rackets. That'd be so awesome if they did a KOTOR 3. I'm not holding my breath on it, but if it was anything like this, it'd be amazing. Wait, where are we going? Oh, yeah, we're going to Skillia or whatever to find that dude, Iridius. And then I ought to probably, while we're out there, hit the other place, Roseway. The original KOTOR was so good.
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
Are you jealous, Ada?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Alright, let's go up to Skillia. One of the largest asteroids orbiting Halcyon, largest in a grouping of rocks known as the Carbitus Cluster. Hephaestus Mining once claimed the asteroid, but its prospecting site was abandoned decades ago.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hi, Hal. I love it. They got his outfit in there and everything. Was that a moon orbiting a moon when he's playing with that little ball there? There are more moonheads. We could get a moon gang going if we get enough followers. Yeah, I got that bonus where we can fast travel when covered. I don't know if that's going to matter because none of these maps have been big enough where that's been an issue so far.
Ford had an asteroid mining operation out here. I wonder what happened to him.
I don't know, Mr. Moon. Is Felix getting sick? What is going on? Outlaw strikers. It looks like some sort of store right there. I want to shoot all of them from far away, but who knows? Maybe they're friendly. What were you doing? Oh, where are we going? I didn't mean to do whatever I just did. Ooh. I'm sure that's what we came here for. Should have bought some more ammo before we left. Moon Gang rolled out. They got a pretty badass ship right up there. Circus Time Freighter. Is it run by a bunch of clowns? We'll take those. We can use that for fixing up our armor when we're going to need it. Come on, Felix. Let's go. Moon Gang's in charge now. But our landing platform was right there.
Outlaws, huh? Let's go say hello.
How'd you manage?
Heads up, boss!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Yeah! That's what you get!
A little help, Felix. A little help. Well, things got hairy there pretty quick. Hopefully the autosave is when we landed on the planet. I thought we might get to talk with them. I'm not sure if, yeah, I'm not sure how that all went. I mean, obviously it went, where the fuck are we? Alright, okay, this is right after we landed. I didn't see if Felix started something or if they started something. It was like one of their guys started talking to us. Get down, Felix!
Outlaws, huh? Let's go say hello.
How'd you manage to take down a freighter this big? Found it? What's a company freighter doing on Scylla?
That one guy like thought he saw us poke up for sale. He's like, ah, it's nothing. I wish we had
Someone was dumb enough to trap themselves
grenades.
in a ship with a load of primals? What the hell for?
Right. Let's dance. Nobody messes with you, boss.
Good job, Felix.
Everyone all right?
Who are you talking to, Felix? It's just me and you. Or is that your trash talking to everyone you murdered? That I'm okay with. Good old Screaming Zemies. I loved Mafia 3. That game was so much fun to play. This ship's seen better days. Ooh. It's like Christmas. What's up, little dudes?
Looks like we're
Are
doing
you
this.
serious? Oh, but they're so cute. So when they grow up, they look like. Are you sure you weren't an exterminator in a previous life there, Felix? Yeah, I agree with you on the overkill. So, so what Moon Gang is all about? We wreck you hard. Is there something we're supposed to be getting off of here? So we might have to go talk to people first. Ringmaster's log. Circus time primal performers. Predictably, our primal passengers broke free shortly after landing. I said this would happen after the enclosure malfunction. We hushed up on Byzantium. Who cares how many tickets we sold? That woman lost an arm. The first and second recovery teams never return. The only way I can convince the rest of the crew to form a third team is if I join them. I'm management. Architect, erase them. I'm not supposed to face this type of hazard. I'm leaving this journal with the ship in case we don't return. To any Circus Time employees reading this, immediately hand this device to your supervisor and stop reading. Circus Time supervisors, our plans to present the primal performers were premature. These creatures cannot be tamed. The next time Marketing wants to present an actual circus, make one of them the lead. Or lead the damn thing. They should be the Dapper Bunnies should be the ringleaders. We don't really have like a flashlight. Well, at least we know what happened here. There's a shovel. I don't know if that's junk or if we can actually use it for something. Telescoping staff. We can pretend we're Nightwing. Alright, Felix, out of my way. I don't want to jinx it, but oh, my legs! One of the other things I've noticed about this game is, so far we haven't really run into any bugs. You know, if you think of Bethesda games like Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I ran into plenty of bugs in this so far, and I might be jinxing this. This game's been really solid. You're puking in your mask, Felix. Don't make me buy a new one. Oh, I didn't. Gotta go. Almost out of ammo. Take this. These big guys are problems. We need our own mech warriors. I don't know, flashlight. It's hard to see around here. We're in the dark. All right, let's roll. Oh, they were going to terraform this planet? Is that the terraformer? Look, there's a primitive beast right there.
Tougher than they look. Got him, boss.
Oh God, you're fucked, Felix. Help, I'm stuck.
Ha. Ha.
His health magically went back up.
Eyes up!
Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Hi, Felix. Well, this is going to be impossible to do unless we get some more ammo. I guess we'll have to go around. Hey, Felix, guess what?
All right, Felix. Stay focused.
That's a bad idea.
You gotta get past that armor.
Oh, shit. Hi, guys. You want to be friends? I guess they didn't want to be friends. It looked like that guy was a prisoner. I probably shouldn't have got Felix in trouble there by shooting at the primitive beasts and drawing them on him and then just abandoning him to be like, oh, here's the guys we're going to talk to. Hello, Moon Man.
Yeah, boss?
Got it. Heads down.
Outlaw squad leader. I'm out of ammo, otherwise I'd shoot these guys from ways away.
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that ship gutted before the primals find us.
Oops.
One down.
Leave my Felix Moon Man alone.
Boss, you're right.
Second, I'm looting these people. We can use the ammo. I'm stripping their clothes off too. Just ignore that part. It's not creepy. Actually, let's level up first a second. We can put individual points now in science because we're over 50. We're probably not going to worry a lot about that. Let's put some in defense, not put a ton in that. Howdy, friend.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Captain Iron, I take it? Or Irion?
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
She did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
None taken. I'll let her know that it's on the way.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Might as well loot here while we are here. I think the adrenal stuff is the health stuff. I don't know. Oh, now we're encumbered. Good luck on your work there, buddy. Kind of wonder what else is on this map. Like, what is over here? Let's fast travel over here. I think we can do that over here. We got too much gear on us. We'll go to the ship and, like, whittle that down, I guess. And then I want to go over there. And actually, I'll throw it in the box. We got a box that we can throw it in. Freaking me out, son. Ada, we're home for the moment. Hopefully the good doctor appreciates what we did. Maybe she can get us in the back room now. Oh, that's cool. You can reread tutorials in your journal. Oh, so that's why I want to increase my leadership. That'll increase the damage my friend does.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Isn't there a box on here somewhere? Could have sworn there was. We'll just break some of this shit down then quickly. Break it down. What's this one? Does it do acid damage? Does bleed damage? The origin of the name of the sword is lost in antiquity. It was named Officer's Spine because officers could stand straight knowing they wielded powerful swords. Or was it like these officers, these swords vented noxious fumes? No one knows. We might actually start using that one. Is that better than... I think that is. Probably switch over to the auto-mag pistol. What kind of ammo is this? These use heavy. Yeah, I guess, you know what? What time is it? It's 12:30. Yeah, actually, I'm going to probably call it here for the night. Because I probably want to get to bed for too long because I want to watch football tomorrow. Now that I'm going to be sleeping for 12 hours straight. I want to thank y'all for hanging out. This game has been awesome. I am loving the Outer Worlds. Thanks so much for hanging out. It's been fun sharing it with y'all and just like chatting and goofing around in it. And I hope y'all have a good night and a good rest of the weekend. Take it easy, everybody.